If you boys need any sort of my team grinding, make sure to hit up my boy Witty over on Twitter. He's got the fastest, most reliable, and the cheapest prices out there. You guys don't want to miss out. In this video, I'm going to be ranking the best buy now cards right now in NBA 2K25 My Team, ranging from the S tier all the way down to the D tier category. And we have about 35 to 40-ish of the best buy now cards in My Team. And if you guys don't know what a buyout or a buy now card is going to be any card under 100,000 MT that you can purchase for a buy now, because there's those bid cards where you have to bid maybe 100,000, 150, 200k plus MT to get those cards. But these are going to be all of the best cards in the game for under that 100,000 MT price tag that you guys can buy for a buy now price. And the first card here is going to be that Galaxy Opal Cal Corver, who I think is one of the best cards in this game, especially for a buy now price. Like, he's ridiculously good for only about 85,000 MT, a 6'7" shooting guard, 6'9" wingspan, has a great player model in game, really good defender, a 99.3, every single Hall of Fame shooting badge you'll need, and then also does have a great jump shot with that Cal Corver base, Cal Corver upper on very quick timing, is elite in this game. And I think it makes Cal Corver one of the best buy now cards right now in My Team. So I think for sure is going to be in that S tier category. Now, looking at Terry Dischinger, I think he's solid. He's just a good offensive small forward. Doesn't have anything ridiculous about this card, but has a good jump shot with the Rudy Gay base, Rudy Gay upper on normal timing, has the Kyrie Irving dribble style. He's a really good offensive small forward, lacks a little bit defensively. Badges and stats aren't the best, but I think he's got really good animations, and he's only like 15,000-20,000 MT, so a super cheap card for that buy now price. Pink Diamond LaMelo, I absolutely love this card. I know some people might call me crazy, but I think LaMelo's really good. I think he's an A tier buy now card. He's really good at shooting the ball. He's a 6'7" point guard. I value that height. I value that defense, and also having that really good jump shot. Jonathan Bender, easily maybe the best buy now card in this game alongside Cal Corver. Both these cards are just amazing for their price tag. Go pick up these cards if you guys have the MT. 7-foot small forward, 7'4" wingspan. Such a good jump shot for Jonathan Bender. He's able to shoot over top of pretty much every small forward in this game. He's really good on defense, being able to switch, being able to guard the 1 through 4 at a very high level. Sure, the stats could be a bit better. Maybe the badges could be slightly better as well, but the animations are great. He's a 7-foot small forward. For a buy now price, you're not going to get much better than Jonathan Bender. I think he's easily in that S tier category. Oscar Robertson, I would say, is A. I like to put him on that same tier as LaMelo Ball. I think they're very similar at the point guard position. Oscar is really good for 100,000 MT. Would definitely recommend him as the point guard for your squad if you're looking for a top tier point guard for under 100,000. Big Z, I think, is alongside his partner in that Sweetness set. You know, both these cards from the Sweetness set I think are in the same tier. Big Z is a 7'3" center, 7'7" wingspan, can stretch the floor, good interior defender. He's just a little bit slow, and I think at this time of the year it's nice to have that speed at the center position. So I think for that reason, probably going to be in that B tier category. Talking about Galaxy Opal Vucevic, he is such a good buy now card. Really underrated at power forward. I know a lot of people don't talk about this card as a top tier power forward, but he seriously is a top tier power forward in this game. 6'10" power forward, 7'4" wingspan, good enough defender, a great jump shot on quick timing, really good Hall of Fame shooting badges. Love using Vucevic in game, and I think he's an A tier buy now card. Kristaps Porzingis, he's probably an S tier, man. He is so good for his price of 100,000 MT. 7'2" center, great jump shot, can play good enough defense, but that being able to stretch the floor at 7'2", that great of a jump shot, a good defender. Kristaps, I think, for under 100k is one of the best cards in this game. I'm definitely going to put him in S tier. Kevin Durant, even though it's his pink diamond version, I still think is really good. I think he's sort of in that B to A tier range. We'll take a look at his pink diamond here. He's 6'10" at small forward, 7'5" wingspan. Sure, the defense is a little bit lackluster, not great badges. So I think for the badges reason, he's probably going to be in B tier, because I know you could upgrade this card, but having bronze badges is really not that great. Silver badges for defense is really not that great all the way in March, but it makes sense because this card came out a while ago. But still, I think he's a B tier buy now card, really good jump shot. They make Kevin Durant cards really good this year in My Team, and I think his pink diamond is going to be in that B tier category. Bradley Beal, probably our first C tier card. I know he's not bad, and I know he's pretty cheap. Like, I think he's 50k or under, which is not bad for a Galaxy Opal card. And he's solid. Like, he's a good offensive point guard, but really lackluster on defense, a little bit undersized at that point guard position. Gonna put him in that C tier category. Talking about Pink Diamond Hakeem, I think he's on the same level as Kristaps. I think both these cards at the center position are really elite for a buy now price. Hakeem's gone up a bit in price recently. I think he's up to 50,000, maybe 60,000 MT. He used to be like 30,000. Not really sure why he went up so much in price. I guess because people are realizing he's actually a really good card that not that many people are looking at. Probably because he came out all the way back in season number 2. But the reason why he's maybe better than Kristaps is just because he can play that power forward position as well, where Kristaps can only play center. Hakeem's a really good defender, 94 block, 97 interior defense, his Hall of Fame brick wall, paint patroller, pogo stick, and post lockdown. Really love this card for his price. Would definitely recommend him at the center position. Ron Artest, just a really good 3-and-D budget card. You know, he's only like 20,000 MT, maybe 25k in the auction house. Really good 3-and-D card, hits jump shots, plays elite level defense, and I think we'll also throw Danny Green in that B tier category because he basically does the same thing. These are pretty much the exact same cards. Some of the best 3-and-D cards for under 100,000 MT. Jaren Jackson Jr., this might come as a surprise. He is so elite. I'm going to put him in A tier. I know it's a diamond card and it might sound crazy, but he is so good at power forward, 6'10" at that power forward position, an elite level defender with a great jump shot. I think he's one of the best cards for under 100k. I'm going to have him in that A tier spot. I think Giannis, similar to Kevin Durant, are just really going to struggle because of their badges, and this pink diamond Giannis has a very low 3-ball, only a 67, no shooting badges. The badges are a little bit better on Giannis compared to Kevin Durant. His stats are good defensively. I'm not sure if I can put him in A though. Is he better than Jaren? I would rather Jaren at my power forward position. He's really good though. I'm going to go Giannis in A tier. I think he's better than Kevin Durant. He's a really good pink diamond card at that power forward position. It's still Giannis. He plays elite level defense, really good rebounder, one of the best slashers in this game. I'm going to put him in that A tier category. Jason Kidd, kind of rank him alongside Bradley Beal. Just not great cards in my opinion, but they're not bad for a buy now price. They're in that C tier category. Paulo Banchero at that diamond tier. I'm going to put him in B tier. Really solid diamond card, 6'10" at small forward, can do everything at a pretty decently high level. Gonna throw him in B tier. Drazen Petrovic, one of the best buy now cards in this game. Really good offensive shooting guard. 6'5" at the 2, 6'8" wingspan. They gave him some good defensive stats and badges, but the main thing about this card, 99 3, 99 mid-range, every single Hall of Fame shooting badge in the game besides post fade phenom, which doesn't really matter on a shooting guard unless you're taking post fades. But they gave him such a good jump shot with that Jared Culver base, Oscar upper, on very quick timing. Is one of my favorite jump shots in this game. And I think Drazen Petrovic for only 60,000 MT is a great buy. And I definitely recommend him at the shooting guard position. RJ Barrett, I don't even know if he's better than a Danny Green or a Ron Artest. Not a great jump shot. He's an okay defender. He's a good slasher. I could probably put him in B tier, but I think him and Grant Hill are kind of on that same range. Gonna both be in that B tier category. Chris Bosh, probably also in B tier. I think Vucevic is a little bit better at the power forward position. I would personally take Jaren and Giannis over him as well at power forward, but not a bad power forward card. I mean, maybe he could go in A tier. I think Chris Bosh actually is probably low A. I think he's on that same level as like a Diamond Jaren Jackson Jr. and a Pink Diamond Giannis. Pink Diamond Cade, just a solid point guard. I think his Galaxy Opal is probably on the same level as a LaMelo Ball and Oscar Robertson, but I think his Pink Diamond version is probably in that B tier category. Bull I think is a little bit overrated. Yes, he's a 7'3" power forward. Yes, he's crazy glitchy in game, but he just doesn't do it for me. I don't know if it's his stats, like being really low speed, not that great defensively. I don't know if it's his jump shot only on normal timing, but I'm not really a huge fan of this card, but I think for a buy now price, he is still really valuable at 7'3" at power forward. So I'm going to put him in that B tier category. Stephon Castle, you guys know how much I love this card. Such a good defensive point guard, 6'7", Kyrie Irving dribble style, has that great jump shot. He's amazing for a budget price tag, only 15-20k. Would definitely recommend, 15-20,000 MT for Stephon Castle. Really recommend this card at the point guard position. Alex Sarr, I think he's a good center. He can play center, he can play power forward. I like having that for his price tag, about 35,000 MT. I want to put Alex Sarr in that A tier category. Evan Mobley, probably that step below. I think he's a good power forward. His jump shot is really bad though, so I think that holds him back. But he's a very good defender, stats and badges wise. He's probably an A tier card, but that jump shot really holds him back. I'm going to put him in that B tier category. OG Anunoby, he's good. Would I put him A? Potentially. He is a really good shooting guard. He's a better version, in my opinion, of like a Danny Green and a Ron Artest. So I'm going to put OG Anunoby in that A tier category. Wesley Person, a really good offensive too. Going to put him in B tier. Great jump shot. Mikal Bridges base. Oscar Robertson upper on quick timing. Great jump shot for Wesley Person. Vlade Divac, You can maybe even argue an S tier. He is so good at power forward. I think he's just a better version of Nikola Vucevic. Both these cards are amazing at power forward. I think Vlade Divac plays the center position a little bit better. That's why I think he's slightly better of a card than Vucevic, but a really good power forward. For some reason, they made Vlade Divac actually really good in my team. Rudy Gobert, I know it might sound crazy. I think he's an S tier buy now card. He is actually so underrated at the center position. A crazy good defender, 7'1" at center, 7'8" wingspan. Look at the defensive Hall of Fame badges. They are unbelievable. Crazy good stats. Yes, he has a low 3-ball, only a 67, but he's got a decent enough jump shot where if you leave him wide open, he'll make you pay at that center position. Zach Edey, I think he's A tier. He's a really good inside center, 7'5", 7'10" wingspan. He's an absolute bully in the paint, but he's a little bit slow. Jump shot not the greatest in the world, but I think Zach Edey is very, very good at the center position. Kobe White, solid budget point guard, going to be in B tier. Tyler Hero probably on that same range as like a Bradley Beal, a Jason Kidd, and a Tyler Hero is also going to be in that ranking alongside those cards. David West, again, another solid small forward, probably going to be in that B tier category. Gilbert Arenas, I think, is a really good offensive point guard, maybe lacks a little bit on defense, but I'll go Gilbert Arenas probably in that B tier category. And then Alperen Sengun is another solid power forward, going to be in that B tier category. But guys, these are going to be my best buy now cards right now on my team. My ranking from S all the way down to D. Let me know in the comment section down below what buy now cards you guys currently running in game. Let me know what you guys think about my tier list, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.